actually had her treatments with St. Dominic. So we're happy to have her and happy that she survived.
Thank y'all. I am not a speaker. They just asked me to tell my story, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. A verse that I have liked all my life is, I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. Well, that became reality very much so on July the 16th of this year. I'm very new to this. And I actually went to the lake and we got sunburned, and one morning I was just putting lotion on my chest because I was sunburned there, and I found a lump. And I went, oh my gosh, it's probably one of those cysts that I've had aspirated. Let me go ahead and go to the doctor and make sure, because my mother was a breast cancer survivor. And so I went to the doctor, and it's like just a whirlwind from that point. She sent me to have an ultrasound, a very in-depth mammogram. The next thing I know, I'm meeting with Dr. Pfizer, the surgeon. I go to the surgeon, and he does a biopsy within his office there. And I'm like, okay, this is nothing. Long story short, I get back to work, and I had some problems with the little biopsy that he had, and I had to go to the emergency room. After all of that, he gets the test back, and he calls me, and he says, I don't have enough information. There's some things on here that I'm just not comfortable with. And if anybody knows Dr. Pfizer, he's going to tell you the truth. So he said, I want to go in and do a needleization open breast biopsy. So I scheduled that for, I think it was July the 11th. I mean, everything just started moving very fast, and everything's just very blurry. I have to really look at my calendar and see what happened. I get the news about Wednesday of the next week that I have invasive ductal carcinoma. He said, you have cancer. And I was like, you just hear those words and you just think, oh my gosh, I have cancer. What am I going to do now? So everything started moving very, very rapidly. He said, I want to get this done. So I had my surgery on August the 11th. I had a mastectomy. And I talked to the oncologist, Dr. Nicole Cleveland with St. Dominic's, before I went in, and she said, I know this is going to be a good thing. This is a God thing. So I had all the doctors with me. I had Dr. Manny as my plastic surgeon and Dr. Pfizer as my surgeon, so I really had a really good team that was with me. So, of course, I was not awake when they got the news, but it was not in the lymph nodes, God bless. It's not in the lymph nodes, so they didn't have to take, all of that. And then they said they got it all. They knew that they got it all. But still, I wanted to go to my oncologist and just make sure that from the test that she got and everything that she saw, that she was comfortable with that. Well, I went, I believe it was August the 30th. She wanted to see me right as soon, about 4 weeks after the surgery. So I go to her, and she comes in there with great news. She said, this is the best report I have seen if you have to see a cancer report. They've gotten everything. The cyst was only 1.8 centimeters. It's gone. And all you have to do is take the tamoxifen chemo pill as a precautionary measure for 5 years. So I was very blessed in that aspect. But I would like to say that cancer doesn't discriminate. I'm a single mother, 17-year-old son, struggling, but cancer doesn't care. Cancer doesn't care what stage of your life you're in. I should be being happy now. I have an older child that's, just running around, and I just have my own life. But, here comes cancer all of a sudden. But like I say, I was blessed with this diagnosis because this journey has made me the woman that I am today, and that I know that I'm going to use my story to bless other women. And if you have any questions of what I went through, how it went, or whatever, I will be open to answer anybody's questions. But I am thankful and I am blessed.